Breads from Helms Bakery are rising once again. It's been more than half a century since the Culver City institution pleased the palates of its customers.
Yeah, but one man brought the goodness back to the community in a walk down memory lane. KCAL's Nik Zecevic takes a look at Helms revitalization.
So this is the historic neon sign on top of the Helms building. You can see this from the 10 freeway.
You've likely seen it at some point and wondered, where's the bakery? Today, this historic building on Venice in Culver City mostly houses furniture stores. But from 1931 to 1969, this was a giant bakery, cranking out breads, cakes, cookies, pies, and much more, all for delivery.
And their original business model was so cool. The box truck, and this is how they used to deliver through the neighborhoods.
Chocolate? Now, for the first time in almost 5 decades, the smell of fresh bread is once again in the air. LA chef and restaurateur Sang Yoon, the mastermind behind iconic LA eateries like Father's Office, has carved out a reiteration of Helms Bakery in what was one of the many loading docks here.
We had to dig out a basement, we had to put in a mezzanine, so it was sort of like building a building inside of a building because you couldn't touch the outside. So it's like playing Operation.
While Chef Sang doesn't plan to bring the trucks back.
I think there's something called Amazon now, so I don't know if it would be that relevant.
His reimagined version of the bakery boasts a robust coffee roasting program and modern pastries inspired by the old Helms menu.
A loaf of bread you can slice for sandwiches made from croissant dough. In a chef's career, you get to do, maybe a couple of things that are cool or interesting or make some kind of impact on a city. And yeah, I'm a little shocked that this is really real right now.
For some patrons, a hip new spot.
I heard it was reopening through a TikTok, and I'm really into baked goods.
For others, a stroll down memory lane.
We had a field trip to the Helms Bakery when it was the big thing, and to this day I remember the aroma. And when I got here today, and I walk in, that bread smells. It reminded me a lot. It took me back 50-some years.
It seems like everyone has a Helms story. I remember my mom would always tell me about how once a week here they would give out any bread that wasn't sold for free to people in need. And so for my family, immigrants new to this country with not much money in their pockets, that really meant a lot.
And now that sign is more than just a memento.
I see that sign and I think about growing up in, the back of my parents' car and looking at the sign going, where's this Olympic bread? And I got a chance to bring this back. It's kind of awesome.